and our plan was succeeded. We understood one thing. They are not objecting the development of Ethiopia. That is very important for us and important for our society. Because the media from different areas says Egyptians are not want the development of Ethiopia. This is a message. Go to Ethiopian people. So always Ethiopians, those Egyptians are not want to develop it, just they want to see the poor country. But this is false. Actually, politicians are not, the Egyptians are not object our development.
Actually, President Sisi has repeated this and reiterated this many times. Actually, President Sisi.
Yes, at the end we made His Excellency President, he made it clear. The Egyptian people and the Egyptian government will be the supporter of the Ethiopian development. On the other side, we share the Egyptian concern because Egyptians are 19 million people. We are living in 5% of the land which is the Nile River. Everything is dependent on the Nile. We know before we come this fact. And also when the Excellency President and others explained about this problem, we more understand about the issue. So we share the concern. And also we have no intention to harm our Egyptian brothers and sisters, not for a day, for a second.
The Ethiopian delegation that you led included 66 popular figures from all walks of Ethiopian life. How did this disparity help in the talks and dialogue between the Ethiopians and Egyptians?
Yes, because if you want to make it small, maybe you will bring from the government. The government is already engaged in the talk and the discussion and the negotiation. But we have to come out from this sector and we bring all sector of the society, including the parties out of the government. So to talk. And through our discussion, everybody is explained and he says view and is interviewed by a lot of Muslim newspaper and so on and so.
Will the visit of the Ethiopian public diplomacy delegation to Cairo help in shaping the agenda of the Ethiopian Parliament? How much impact will the visit of the Ethiopian public diplomacy delegation have on the Ethiopian government? And I'm addressing you now not just as Parliament Speaker, but also as former Minister of National Defense of Ethiopia and former Chief of Intelligence.
Of course, yes. First of all, we need confidence from the Egyptian side. If there is a confidence,
building trust.
Building trust. If we build trust, the Egyptians are build trust on Ethiopians, it will be good to open discussion between two governments and two peoples. If there is unfair things, don't use any third party. You can come together as a brothers. You can discuss, please, this not. You can agree on the good side for both. That came from the trust. I want to tell you one thing, what the Pope said.
Coptic Orthodox Pope Pius II.
Yes, on his gift, he prepared a lot of gifts for every delegation.
For every member of the delegation?
Every member of the delegation.
Really?
Yes.
66 gifts?
Yes. One said, love will never die. So if there is a love, a trust between us, never die. Everything will be solved. Everything will be solved. So from our side, when we are coming, when we are preparing public diplomacy, the government are already starting discussion. His Excellency President Sisi and our Prime Minister met 2 times in Europe and in Malawi. We are very grateful for His Excellency President. He is opening the door for discussion. And also there is a technical committee which is working on this issue. The result will be positive. From the people side, we want to express our willingness because in our constitution, the government come out from the people, not government from the people from the government. So if the people is agreed and understand, he shaped the government.
So how long do you need to build this trust? I mean, like now, I mean, when you're going back, I mean, what the parliament, will it affect in any way the agenda of the parliament, this visit, or you need to build more trust?
No, from our side, this not only parliament, from our side. The first thing, we explain to Ethiopian people all the issues. We explain to the Prime Minister, to our President, to the Ethiopian people through media how we convey our message, what's the concern of the Egyptian people. As I told you, the first thing, not only from this side, it needs a trust from Ethiopian people and Egyptians. The Egyptians have nothing in the development of Ethiopia. Rather, they are ready to support our development. This is a source of confidence. This is a source of trust. We hear from the President. We hear from the religious leaders. We hear from those care diplomats. So we have to tell. This is a source of trust and confidence. Again, we tell to the Ethiopian people the concern of the Egyptians. We know this is spoken by our Prime Minister, the late Prime Minister and the current Prime Minister so many times. But we are here from the nose of the horse. So we go in the text. So this is until this mission, this delegation, and the report we give to the Ethiopian people and our leaders will take the issue forward.
An African quote says, "You think the world is dancing, but that is merely the way it works. You think Sangay is fighting you, but that is merely the way he is." And this brings me to my question about the role of the media. Your Excellency, it's no secret that there are media outlets in Ethiopia, Egypt, and other Nile Basin countries too that disseminate inaccurate information and misperceptions and create the other as an enemy. How can this be dealt with while guaranteeing freedom of expression?
Actually, you are correct. The many media have intention to create violence, and some of the media have no intention to tell to the people the good thing, always starting from the bad. And I think it is better to stay within the Nile Basin media network, to have a common interest, a common stand, and to discuss together and to work for the people. Also, if there is not important thing to expose to the people, not to cover. So for me, it is very important to strengthen the Nile Basin Media Network. Already it is established. That establishment for me is good. The intention of this Nile Basin Media Network is to promote peace and good relation between the Nile Basin peoples, countries. So this is the...
We want to activate it then if it is already there.
It's already there.
Does it monitor media performance? It doesn't.
No.
Do you think we need a mechanism to monitor media performance?
I think it's not useful to monitor. It is important to have such kind of common understanding on common interest. If we have common understanding and common interest, you don't need to monitor. I have a trust on Egyptian television and the print media, and we have a confidence on Ethiopian media. If there is something, you can clarify from those sides. So you don't need to monitor, but need to have understanding and common interest. I wanted to tell you one thing. Yesterday we met the intellectuals. I learned one thing. Most of them say from Egyptian side, we don't know your print about your writing about Ethiopia is not coming to Egypt. And we don't know us. Our books are not going to Ethiopia. And we hear from the third party about Ethiopia, we hear from the third party about Egypt. So they say this is a problem. I think this is a problem. We don't need to hear the third party. We have to hear from ourselves.
In reaction to your visit, Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has expressed readiness to visit the Ethiopian Parliament and address the Ethiopian people through their own parliament. His message will probably be that it is the right of the Ethiopian people to develop, and it is the right of the Egyptian people to protect and secure their water interests in the Nile River to be able to live.
It is the first time if His Excellency President can address directly the Ethiopian people through the Parliament. It is a breakthrough.
Really?
Yes, for our relationship, for our negotiation, for our everything. Because we are not enemies. Why we are sit far away? It's good to talk our interests. So if we know our interests, both sides, and we can narrow our differences. And this is not only the issue of the government. It's the issue of the Egyptian people, it's the issue of the Ethiopian people. So if the President can explain, address the Parliament, and through the Parliament to the Ethiopian people, we are very glad.
Honorable ABA-Dula Gemeda, Speaker of the House of People's Representatives of Ethiopia, thank you so much for joining Peace in Focus. It has been interesting talking to you, sir.
Thank you for giving me to explain about Ethiopian public diplomacy and about Ethiopian view about the relationship with Egyptian people.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.